Okay, my name is Sylvia Sari. I'm 18 and my major is biology.
My name is Jessica. I'm a junior and I'm a business finance major.
So, do you think men and women are treated differently here on campus?
No, not from what I've seen.
I definitely think that there are some differences that still exist in the treatment for men and women.
Do you think they're treated differently in regards to majors, like within majors?
Slightly. Maybe like one gender is more competitive than the other.
Do you have any examples or?
Kind of like in my chem lab, like all the guys are like super competitive with each other.
Do you think that's a little deterring for female colleagues?
Well, it depends on the person, because like I know for me it's like, nah, it just makes me more competitive.
I know a lot of female engineering majors, and I know that they've experienced some slight discrimination just because in a lot of their classes and in their field, as women, they can be the minority most of the times, and sometimes it's hard to get a leg up and be on the same playing field.
Have you ever felt discriminated or objectified because of your gender here on campus?
No.
Personally, I have not. I haven't experienced anything.
Have you ever been catcalled here on campus?
Yeah.
Alright, how did that go?
Just like, like the first week of school during like the welcome back concert, coming back.
Did that make you feel really uncomfortable, or were you just kind of like brushing it off?
Yeah, I basically just brushed it off and kept doing what I was doing.
Alright, why did you just brush it off?
Well, it's just like, it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable because, it happens. It happens to people.
Have you ever felt threatened or uncomfortable because of your gender on campus?
I guess there have been times, maybe when it's dark or late at night, where I've, maybe like had to have to be like more aware, just because like I'm a woman and I feel like I have to be more careful in situations like that. But I guess that's not necessarily the university's fault. So I don't think the university or the university community has ever made me feel unsafe because of my gender.
Have you ever been to a party here on campus? I know you're a freshman, so.
Yeah, like a house party.
House party? So what was it like? What was your experience like?
It was pretty positive. We just hung out, we chilled, drank a little bit, but everyone was responsible and safe. So
I guess I've been to like house parties, and I've been to one fraternity party. So
how were you invited to this party?
My coworkers.
Your coworkers? Was there any rules to when you were invited that you know of? Like
no.
Bring food, bring alcohol, bring friends?
No, not really. Just kind of like a casual, kickback.
That one fraternity party my freshman year, if this is what you're talking about, we were like encouraged to bring like our girlfriends, like pretty much like only like you were only allowed to bring girls.
How do you think they try to get people to bring more girls? What do you think their intentions are?
Frankly, like more opportunities for like sexual encounters.
Okay. Do you think that's an okay rule, or?
It's inappropriate, not okay, but it does happen.
Well, I guess the intent is obviously to get some girls.
Do you feel like you have a safe place to go to voice your concerns or to talk to somebody regarding any acts of violence, any concerns about how people are being treated here on campus?
Yeah, I feel like there are safe places to go on campus. Like, for one, like, if you go talk to, like, RA or your GRD. So.
Do you know of any services here offered here on campus to keep students safe?
Yeah, they have the Title IX office in, I think it's, like, Jones Hall.
You mentioned some campaigns. What are some examples, or do you know the names of them at all?
I'm not 100% sure if this is the correct name, but I think ASUN is doing a Say Yes campaign. yeah, there's this whole campaign advocating for like consent. And although that's slightly different than the issue I just talked about, I think that definitely goes to show that the university like really cares about everyone's treatment.
So the Yes Always campaign is a sex positive consent campaign here on campus. So when we started doing our research, we found out that a large majority of people who perpetrate sexual assault don't know what they did was wrong. And a lot of sexual assault victims don't feel confident enough in their bodies to possibly say no or report it if it were to happen. And so we figured consent and sex positivity would be two awesome things that we could bring together.
Okay.
All the negative campaigns like don't sexual assault, don't rape, I will promise not to, weren't working as well as we would want them to. That's where I went positive, as in do ask for consent, do feel like you can say no, do feel like you can say yes. Just taking a different angle on it.
We wanted to do something that people get excited about. You don't get excited about don't rape campaigns, but you get excited about something that's sex positive and exciting and fun, which is what this one
And
is.
bright and colorful.
Yeah.
What motivates you to continue with this campaign? What motivated you to start it? Do you want to start, or do you need a minute to think?
So I personally haven't had any sexual assault experiences personally, but I have had a lot of friends who have, and as a woman on campus, you always have that in the back of your mind that something could happen to you, or you're at a party and you have to worry about your drink, that something could possibly happen. And it was really cool being part of a team that made that a noticeable thing on campus, when it's really uncomfortable to talk about rape and no one wants to talk about sexual assault because it's kind of taboo and it's uncomfortable. But it was really cool being part of a team that was willing to put ourselves out there, to talk about it, to make people feel uncomfortable if that's what happened, and to just send out a really positive message. And if it changes people's lives, then that's what I was really proud of.
For me, my favorite part of the campaign is that it's sex positive, because it's really infuriating as a woman to know that the idea of me having sex and enjoying sex and wanting sex is abhorrent and I know exactly, it's something that I need to hide, and so that's what I really like about our campaign, is it's not only trying to turn the tide around sexual assault, but also saying it's okay that you're having sex, it's okay that it's happening, just be safe about it and make sure it's what you want to do.
I'm Michelle Sierri. I'm the campus confidential victim advocate, so I work with students, faculty, and staff who've experienced or are experiencing any type of interpersonal violence. So that could be sexual assaults, dating violence, domestic violence, stalking, hazing, bullying, anything IPV, I'll handle. So what my position is it's completely confidential, so if a student is experiencing this or knows someone's experiencing this, they can basically come to my office and we'll talk one-on-one. Anything that I say in this office does not leave this office unless they want it to, and I'll kind of lay out what their options are. So if they want to report, okay, I'll help them make a report. If they're not ready to report but maybe want to talk about counseling, then we'll help them find counseling services on campus. Basically what I do is listen and help that person make the best decision for them.
What kind of counseling does our university provide?
So there's 3 different services that are on campus that are completely free to students.